Hello everybody and welcome back to FM2020 with me TW1 York City 3rd season. This is episode 3 and guys, I'm sad. I'm sad because someone's stolen Mooney. I don't know where he's gone. He hasn't scored since we last picked up the story. His ratings dropped off. He hasn't done anything, if I'm honest. He's more determined, but that's about it. He's been on the pitch and he's ran about a bit. He's had some good games and had lots and lots of chances. He hasn't put any of them in the back of the net. So let's catch up on the action. Last time out you saw the Maidenhead win 3-0 and that is about as good as time got for us really. You know, you could say we've only lost 2. We are top of the table. Top of the table with joint points with Harrogate, high goal difference, playing 3rd place today, which is a big game. You could say it's been alright, but I've watched these games and as I've played them, I really have not been happy with the side, so let's get into it. First game, a 2-2 draw. They scored really early on. Aho and McFarlane scores. McFarlane gets on the board eventually, and then they equalise in the 90th minute. They deserved the 2-2 draw as well, if I'm honest. It was not a great game from us. Halifax game, Mayor, Aho has been good. He has been very, very good for us. And Charlie Oliver, they bring it back tight in the 95th minute. We were in control of this one. I felt a little bit more comfortable. That's about as good as it has got, though, in the last few games. Wrexham, they were up high end in the table at the time. I think they were second in the league at the time. We drew 1-1 at home to Wrexham. I weren't super unhappy. Nelson Aho with another goal and then Nathan Morley drawing level just before half time. And that was that for the action in that game. We have been struck with a couple of little injuries, but it's been nothing major, so I can't blame that. And as you can see, as you go through all these ratings, you will be spotting Mooney, and it's just not been great. You didn't even 6.8, 6.9, 6.5. Here again, another one. He didn't even play because he was playing that bad. I dropped him. We won 1-0 against Easley away. Carl McFarlane in the 10th minute scored. This was a really, really scruffy goal that should have been a 0-0 draw, but we get away with one there. And then we go away at home to Barrow and we lose 2-1. They were the better side by a mile. I thought we snuck a result when Ben equalised with a great long-range effort, and then they went and scored. It looked like they won the game until very late on we got a penalty. Adam Maric was about to take it. I made the constant decision to switch it to Mooney. I want to give Mooney some confidence. I want to get him a goal. I want to, get the press off his back. He misses it, and that is where we pick up the action today. It's been freaking awful. Yeah, it's really, really been terrible. I don't really know what to say, so let's get straight into this Sully Moors game. The other game today will be the Queen of the South in the 4th round of the Wafer Cup. We then have Telford in the FA Cup qualification round, but we'll skip that and come back later on in the action. So let's jump into the game. Yeah, inconsistent, they're in strong form. We're favourites of this. I'm not sure we are. We have not been playing very well. Our defence has been sloppy as well. Conceding really, really bad goals. Goalkeeper's one. I don't know what the goalkeeper's been doing. He's been making some really god-awful mistakes. Mooney's last rating for the last game is terrible. So I saw a video by the old lady plays. She says, class over form. Class over form, you say? Class over form. Okay, let's give this a go. I'm not sure class over form, but I will believe you in this one. Kemps is also playing the advanced playmaker role instead of Ben because he's out on international duty and Dyer is injured. That is why Hill is in on the right hand side. Harry Spratt is back and I would like to get him back in the side because he was playing well when he was in the side. Not as a ball playing defender though. There we go. That should do. Let's get into the action. Harry Spratt is not 100%, but he shall survive. We'll bring Baines on if we have to. You can obviously hear him downbeat. It's about 9 hours after I played all them games. I've been and had a day of my life, but I'm still frustrated with the way this morning went with FM. As many FM players do, they can let it get under their skin, and I am one of those. Get a little bit frustrated by FM at times. If I'm having a good run of form, I made the mistake last night. I made the mistake of posting on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, socials are in the description. Also, I have a podcast with an American friend. If you want to go listen to that for whatever reason, by all means, go give that a listen. Spotify, Anchor FM, load of other little apps. But yeah, I made the conscious decision, as they get an early chance, I made the conscious decision to post a picture of Mooney's form and the amount of goals he scored in 6 games on Twitter. The FM gods have struck me down to earth with a quick swipe of their fists or their hand. It just flicked me aside and giving Mooney the curse of "you are rubbish" now. So I've done as much as I can. I've even taken over press conferences, which is something I don't normally do. I've been trying to talk about Mooney as much as I can. I've interacted with the player, trying to be like, come on lad, you can do better than this. Nothing so far. So hopefully in this game, we can get something out of him. Aho, for the chance though, not a dreadful effort for him. Not a dreadful effort. In a lot of them games where we drew, we had 20 plus odd shots and we had 3 or 4 clear-cut opportunities, and Mooney had a few of them, and early on in the season they were being dispatched like nothing. At the moment he's going through one of them ruts we need to try and dig him out. But this is why we brought in Nelson Aho, because he has really dug us out of a hole. And if it wasn't for him, I think we'd be down to 6th or 7th at the moment. But because we have him in, we're still top of the table for now. So hopefully we can turn this form around a little bit, get Mooney firing again, and then we shall be cruising. He's still 3rd top goal scorer in the league on 10, 1 behind first, who's on 11. And we will make our first little shout of the game at 20 minutes in. More possession, more shots on target, less fouls, less yellow cards. So far, so good. Hill, Estrada, Hill, lamping ball forward. Nelson Aho brings it down, lovely. Maric now. Chance to stretch the play if he wishes. Just dribbles on and dribbles on and dribbles on and shoots. Oh. It was a good run by Maric. He's very, very good at that. I have noticed he's got a great pace and great dribbling. When it feels like going, he can cause a lot of issues. Corner for them. Over the crossbar. Skims the top netting of the goal. That is safely away. We've got 3 in their back 4 on booking. That is a good thing. The bad thing is it's 35 minutes and no real action. Here's a corner for us. Ferguson into the box. Mooney with a header. Boot catches it. And I think Boot is about to boot it. And we've got another one of their players on a booking. Hill. Mooney. Cross is blocked. Hill with another chance to get it in. Ferguson with a volley. Oh, it's in top bins. Goalkeeper, what are you doing there, son? That is terrible by the goalkeeper. I shall take it, though. Ferguson with his 2nd goal of the season from Thomas Hill. I want to rewatch this because I want to see what the goalkeeper does, because I wasn't exactly paying attention. No, yeah, that's just bad. That's just bad, goalkeeper. That's terrible. We will take it 1-0 up against 3rd in the league. That will keep us top of the table. And Harrogate, are they playing? Harrogate are 0-0 with Maidstone at the moment. That is a tough old clash for them. So, chance to go 2 points clear. So far, everything is going our way. What should we be saying? What should we be saying? We've got to guard against complacency. That was the correct thing to say. Well done, me. And calmly, I'm not happy with your performance. Fire him up. Try and get something out of Mooney. Just need to wake him up a little bit. Just need a spark. Just need a goal. I feel like he needs a goal. If he gets a goal, he's going to kick on again. He is an inconsistent player and he can go through little spells of scoring in quick bunches. If we can snap him out of that inconsistency, he's going to be a terrific player. So far, though, we can't do it. Nelson Aho, Kempster, driving forward. There's Mooney. Maric, little bobbly shot that he doesn't hit very cleanly. I don't mind him shooting from there because he has scored plenty of screamers, but that one was a poor effort and goes wide. 15 shots, 6 on target. Another highlight for us. Maric, Kempster had the ball nicked off his toe. Oh, good tackle to Estrada, and he's won the foul, and that is a second yellow card for their player. And that means they are down to 10 men. We are just going to shout a little bit, demand more. We're not going to make any tactical changes because they should be coming out to us with 10 men. They have just lost a striker, so we are free to just keep on playing the way we are and not have to risk anything. We'll just keep an eye on the possession and stuff like that. Maybe just try and take the sting out of this game. There's no need to cause anything. A set piece is a chance for them to get the ball forward. Well on Jameson. Little quick ball to Ferguson was the option. You've let that go now. Now it's Spratt. Lumping ball over to Nelson. He brings it down lovely. Takes on Moore. He's done alright up against Moore. Now gets the ball into the box towards Mooney. Maric to Hill. Back to Maric. Blockage. Oh, shots blocked. It goes out for a goal kick to them. Let's take Ferguson off for Estrada. Who else can we take off maybe? You're on a booking, so I'm going to take you off for McGuinness. Let's give McGuinness some football. He scored in the cup game. I think it was the cup game he scored. Big thundering header by the big man. That is what we want out of him. Kempster. Into Maric. Hit it, son. Go on. Ooh! That is why I want him to hit it. He is excellent from that range. Adam Maric with his 5th goal of the season. I think all of them have come from outside the box. That is an absolute rocket into bottom right hand corner. Kempster, good little dribbling, keeps the ball alive. Maric cruises up to the edge of the box, and as he hits the D circle, releases into bottom corner. Adam Maric has killed the game off of that, and I feel free to make another substitution. I'm gutted to hamper one of the youngsters on the bench. What a fool I am. I'm going to keep Mooney on because we're in control. So let's pick someone else who maybe want to go off for a little bit of a rest. Let's take Estrada off for Maloney. And that will do. And we'll just come to balanced and start wasting a little bit of time. And lower the tempo just to save on the intensity. Just to help the guys out so they don't have to tire themselves out too much of the games where we're cruising. We are cruising. Well, highlight again, finally. That took a little while. No real action for a few minutes there. Now it's Kempster with the ball in midfield to Maloney. I think that was meant for Maric but didn't find his target. Kempster driving forward. Big lumping, slightly overhit ball to... Oh, it's Mooney! He scored! The cross from Hill was good and Mooney has got a goal. Pandemonium is in the stands apparently. According to that, they are doing the Mooney chant. Mooney's on fire. Your defence is terrified. Mooney's on fire. He has not been on fire, but I'll do anything if it means he scores more. Yet again, a questionable goalkeeping, but I don't care. Mooney, confidence, arrogance out of him, get his swagger back, and he is disgustingly good. And we've just got to keep on trying to tease him into being a good player all the time. I will massage his feet after every game, I don't care. Again, another big break when it comes to no real action. Now it's the 90th minute with 4 minutes added on. 3-0 up, and this is the best we've been for a while until Harry Spratt just made a mistake and Alvarez is in. Jameson, that is very odd. One-on-one situational there, but you saved it and I don't care. So, well done you. Stevenson to Druga. For a side of 10 men, they're still posed just a few threats. It hasn't been super plain sailing, but 3-0, this is the best we've looked for in a while though. Kempster's been alright in there. I'm not too unhappy with Kempster in there, to be fair. He is not a bad replacement for Ben. Oliver's gone for a wander and lost it. Now it's Roach, 2v2 at the back. Tries to get the ball in the box and he does. Spratt wins the header. Now it's Kempster. Big fall towards Aho. Loses out. Maxwell now for them. Tries to get a goal back maybe. Sahara now. Lumping ball down the line. Nelson will get there first. He is the faster of the two players. Looks for Mooney. Shot is blocked. Maric with the drive. Boot. Punches it away. Mooney keeps it alive. Hill. Maric. Just shoot from the outside of the box. Hill into the box. Wow, that is smashed out for a corner. Will the highlight end? No. Continues. Maloney with this corner. In we go. Aho! 4-0. We have been very, very good this second half. It's been a lot better for us. And this is the best I've seen this team play in a good 6-7 games. So happy to bring you back for some positive football when it comes to this football club. Top of the table and cruising. How are Harrogate doing? They are losing. That is wonderful. 4-2 down to Macclesfield. We didn't start playing until the 71st minute. Once Marich got that second goal, it calmed our nerves and really helped us out. Team talk is all done. We're all done with that. What do we say? You know what, I'm just going to be happy. I'm just going to say well done, boys. I don't want to be too, I don't want to criticise them or anything. I will say, passionately to you, that second half was a lot better, son. That's what we want. That's a 1.5 improvement. That's great. Good game by Aho as well. He's been really solid. He's been a cracking little signing. His determination's gone up. He's got great physicals. Really happy. £475 a week. Cracking deal so far. 6 in 10 for the lad. Not bad at all from Aho. I will quickly sim to the Queen of the South game. I have 5 transfers. Hang on, what is this? Oh, someone wants this. Oh, I didn't show this guy off. So, this guy I picked up on free agency because he looks quite good and he got released, I'm going to guess, by someone. I just don't know who. Did he get released? History. Crystal Palace released him. And I think he looked alright. And then I put him in the under-18s, get some football, get some fitness. And it just popped up. Maybe you should loan list him. So I stuck him on the loan list. And now we have 5 bids. So I'm going to go through and pick the best spot for him to be going on loan. And I will then sim up to the next game and I'll catch you there.
It's time for Mooney-O-Meter with your host, T. Davy 1.
Hello guys and welcome to the first episode of Mooney-O-Meter, where we give Rooney a judgment, a rating on how he's performed in that episode. This week we have got 3 episodes to cover because I didn't do this for episode 1 or episode 2, and we're going to be doing it for episode 3 as well. So let's get into it. Episode 1, Mooney had 0 goals, 1 assist. And, we're going to rate him out from bust to hero. So I'm going to work out whereabouts he is. And I think for week 1, we're just going to slap bang him in the middle. In between in between solid. He done alright, but we want a little bit more out of him. We did win 3-0 and he got an assist. So I can't moan too much. But we're going to give him a little and a little solid in the middle, because that's the standard, that's the baseline. An assist or a goal every game, that is what we come to expect out of the Mooney. For episode 2, he went on an absolute goal scoring tear in between the games from 1 and episode 2. Scoring 10 goals in 5 games, including 3 hat-tricks. He's a slapbang hero. It's not even up for debate. He is a straight up hero. It's very easy, as high as you can get, and that is, I can't expect any more out of him. So that is episode 2. We're going to give him a big old hero. For episode 3, what are we going to give him? Well, so far, I'm going to put him in between bust and irk. He's not been a complete bust. He had such a great rating coming out of last episode. I can't drop him all the way down to a bust. It just wouldn't be fair. So I'm going to put him in between bust and irk. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. Maybe you'd judge him a little bit lower. Let's see where would you put the star? Let us know in the comment section below. And that has been Mooney-O-Meter for episode 3. We've done episode 1, 2 and 3. And that is the end of the show. And we will now get back to the action. This is the team we're going to go for. I'm going to kick Aaron Willis into the reserve squad because he is now out on loan. There is also a bid on this guy. He's going out on loan, so he might as well go into the under-18s as well as the, whatever his name is, the guy. He's gone. What was the guy? Where is he? Did he go or did he reject? There he is, John. Big Gordon. Big Gordon, he is going. I accepted 2 bids from Southport and Boston United because they both have the best training facilities. That is how you judge, by the way. You pick out who was offering the same role, so they're all offering the same amount of playing time, and then you go through and work out who's got the best training facilities. And then I sent him there. So, see, out of them two. Let's go back to the team because I want to show the team off. We've made lots and lots of changes. Whitley in goal, King, McGuinness, Spratt. So I'd only consider Spratt the only real first teamer in quotation marks. Griffiths gets his first game of the season, I believe. Young, Sahara, McLaughlin, Maloney midfield. Big Ropes, alongside McFarlane up top. Wow, is that your real first name? What a name. What a name. You have a face. Well, you can head a ball, and you can jump, and you're 6'5". Well, McGuinness, you might have a game up against hands, because you can jump, and you're 6'4", and you can head. So, there we go, we've got a good match for you, McGuinness. Let's have a go. I need to stop clicking assistant manager. Stop clicking assistant manager. It doesn't matter too much now because I've got the full... Oh, I've said the wrong thing as well. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Get out there. Go win something. You should do the team talks yourself. You shouldn't get your assistant to do them. That's what Old Lady Plays says, and I'm going to listen to her because I think she's better at this game than me. McGuinness to McLaughlin. That's not a highlight. Well done me for being trolled into the commentary of that one. Well, we're 9 minutes in, or 8 minutes and 30 odd seconds. They've had more possession. We've had no highlight. Here is the first real highlight of the game then. Sahara towards McFarlane. Loses out here. McLaughlin. Ball in towards Roper. Oh, he went for the volley. I like it, Roper. That's special. I like that. How have they had more possession than us? I'm concerned about that. I feel like our midfield is good enough to keep the ball away from these lot. There we go. Possession starting to come back our way. And we're starting to dictate the game a little bit more after a poor 10 minutes of the game. Now we'll try and focus up. They clearly had a better team talk, little shout than we did. So they're more focused than we are. Laughing with the lump away. Now it's McFarlane. I'll stop abusing people before they send me angry hate letters. McFarlane, 1-on-1. Oh, you probably should do better there. You kind of shut the goalkeeper down. Just take another touch, go around him, slot it in. Easier said than done. Roper with the ball in towards Sahara. Spratt, why are you doing the lines up? You're going to just be offside if you're standing there. Not going to achieve anything, are you really? 30 minutes in. Get creative. See if this shouts works better. Maloney. McLaughlin. Space out on the right. Roper goes to McFarlane. Has a shot. That was poor. Goal kick to them. It's been a really, really drab game. Better shout by me. Inspired the side. We're in control of the game, which makes me not want to do anything. I've got a lot of big boys on the bench. You get 7 subs in this competition. What a luxury. So I have got some big boys on the bench to bring on if I feel like it. The midfielders mainly. I should bring Marich on or something like that to annihilate the midfield. Here's McLaughlin though. Big ball out to Griffiths. Hero of the first season. Into McFarlane. That's a cracking header. McFarlane's tiny and he can't really header, but that's a thunderbolted header of top corner. 1-0 up, and that should be a good little platform to us to build from. Here's McFarlane with the corner in. Elliott heads it away, and here comes Beck. 3-on-3 at the back at the moment. Let's see how this move develops. Beck has carried it a long way. Good tackle by Young. Now Elliott, big switch to King. He's kind of through. Shoots. Just wide that. Just wide from King. That was close. Meredith. What a name. Not even going to try it. McGuinness. He's such a legend. He is. I just love his name. Sahara. Cross in. Roper. Header over the crossbar. Come on, lad. You're 6'4". Get over it, son. Nod it down. Down to where it came from. That's what we were taught as kids. That thing has just passed in the UK. I live in the UK, and if you don't know, kids in primary school, that is below the age of 11, can no longer head the football because of brain damage and concussions and stuff like that. PC gone mad. PC gone mad. I can remember being an 11-year-old falling off my bike every day because that's what we do. Said I have cracked my head open 3 times. Cracking my head open might have been more fun watching that first half because that was pretty drab. Go give the fans something. Like, come on. There's more out of you. We need more. We need more. We need more. We need more. Because I give the fans, the amount of fans who might have travelled to this game, I feel sad for them. Because this has been a boring affair in Scotland and it's raining. Luckily it's York and it's not a million miles away from Scotland. If we were like the south coast, it'd be brutal for our fans, but you have to put a team bus on. King. Transfer them. Nicholson. Beck. Can he cross it in like Beckham? No. Goes out for a corner. Their player trots over pretty casual. Going to take it. King in towards frame. They've got 2 frames. Elliott with the drive. Good block by somebody. Elliott still has it though. Another block by the same player. Don't know who you were, but that was good. McLaughlin. Well done, son. Johnston to Plybus. Now to King. Good long range effort. Wide of the goal though. And that is the end of that highlight. That wasn't really much of a highlight, was it, game? I'm going to bring Ferguson on for Spratt and I'm going to switch them 2 over. Sahara, you've had your fun of being a winger. Go play centre half now. McLaughlin, Maloney, Young, good sweeping ball to McGriffiths and he's won it. Go on, Griffiths. Good effort. And Keevan saves it and tips it wide of the left post. Kind of shovels it out in a very goalkeeper manner. Ferguson on, Spratt off. Who else may want to come off? Griffiths, maybe. I don't think I've got a sub on the bench for Griffiths, really. You don't play much football apart from under 18s. That was a scramble in the box. I kind of went silent because I was worried we're going to concede a goal there. I don't want extra time or a replay or something. McLaughlin boots it clear. Let's demand some more out of the lads because only Young responded to that. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right, let's make a sub. Let's bring on Marich for Maloney. And let's try and just control this midfield. We're going to go to balanced, actually. And we're just going to take the tempo out of it. Take the passing out of it a little bit. Just try and control the game and dictate it in our manner. There's no need to be doing anything rash in this game. McLaughlin to Griffiths. Big lumping ball. Johnston wins it. Down to Frame. He finds his frame mate. Or his brother, probably. I'm going to guess they're brothers. Now to Elliott on this right hand side for them. Driving forward. Young with a slide tackle. Doesn't win the ball. Sahara with the header away. Plybus. Frame. King. Blocked. McLaughlin misses the ball. Now it's Frame. Back to Elliott. King heads away. There King picks up the ball and now it's Nicholson. Maloney, good tackle and drive forward. Keep going, son. Keep going, son. Good, good, solid. Right, he's gone all the way. Roper scores. Game over. That's a cracking counter-attack from Maloney. And Liam Roper, the 17-year-old, he's got his 4th in 8 games. He is a 1-in-2 man and he's 17 years old. So far, so good for not sending him out on loan. He's getting plenty of football here and he's scoring the goals as well to boot. Cracking, cracking, cracking. Yeah, I'll still make the sub though. Still make the sub. And I might, for the last 20 minutes of the game, bring on Mooney just to scare the crap out of their defence. Here's Marich who's won the ball back instead of Maloney. This is a carbon copy of the last goal really. Square at Marich. Oh, he did, but no one gambled on it. Someone's got to be there. Ferguson at back post keeps it alive, wins the throw-in. All McFarlane has to do is run to back post. He's got to tap it. He doesn't even do that. One more sub. Who do we bring on? Let's pick Mooney. Just to scare the crap out of their defence for a laugh. Hopefully he can go and get a goal. Just to boost his confidence a little bit more. 20 minutes to play with for the Mooney lad. Griffiths, poor throw-in. King wins that. But he finds Young. Now McLaughlin back to Young. Young has been solid. Rate Young. Ferguson. Mooney off the crossbar and Meredith hooks away. Ferguson keeps it in but heads it straight to them. So they go for a throw-in and just keep the ball. Makes no sense to me. Sahara. Throw to Roper. In towards the box to Mooney. You have an open goal there because the goalie's on the floor. That's a poor effort. Mooney, that. Not going to lie. That's a weird crossfield ball, but it works out. McGuinness with the lump forward doesn't exactly work out, and now it's Plybus. Young, McLaughlin, Marich, still Marich, now Young. McLaughlin and Young having a little bit of fun. Now up to Ferguson. Ball into McLaughlin. He keeps it alive. Now Ferguson. Chance of crossing it does. Roper just slips past McLaughlin and Frame smashes it out for a throw-in because he's scared. He hears Mooney. He sees Mooney. And he's just scared of Mooney. He's still frustrated after my shout. I'm sorry, boys. Look, I'm sorry. I'll buy a round of drinks. Sahara with the throw-in to Roper. Back to Sahara, in towards the box towards Mooney. Ferguson brings it down on the edge of the box. Has a little pop with the first one. Have a little pop with the second one and smash the guy in the face. That would have hurt in the cold, windy, rainy day. Marich. Ball out towards Griffiths. He won't get there. That's out for a throw-in. It's over here. I like the idea, though, by Marich. Johnston down the line. Griffiths. Marich. Young. Lumping ball towards Mooney. Doesn't really get there, though. Johnston. McGuinness will gobble that up all day long. Finds McLaughlin into Mooney. Little ball round the corner and Marich is away. And scores Adam Marich with his 6th goal of the season. Assisted by Keasley Mooney. And this is a cup tie all over. And we are going to the quarter-finals of the Wafer Cup. Oh, it's a lovely little disguised ball by Mooney. I rate that a lot. Marich, I think he's got his first goal of the season from inside the box. So, well done, lad. I'm probably wrong there, but that's about as good as my memory is. Marich, lumping ball to Mooney. Go on, lad, scare him. Go on, do him. Oh, he's done him. Go on, go all the way. Mooney, Mooney, Mooney. Oh, he saved it, damn it. Oh, the monster, the beast, the Mooney. Oh, Mooney again with the ball. Back to King. Ah, popped it back to the goalkeeper. Out wide on the left, Sahara's there. Or into McGuinness. Excuse me. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's trying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's go. Can we go back? He's trying to do skill. He's trying to be fancy. With a striker right in front of him. How much flair have you got? 1. Stop it. You're 20 years old and you're arrogant as shit, clearly. Stop it. How they didn't score an open net, I don't know, but I don't care. Marich, Roper. Oh, good turn by the lad. Keep going, son. Keep going. Now cross. Well done. Marich smashed it into the defender. Ferguson to McLaughlin. Still Ferguson. Back to McLaughlin. Out for a corner. Last roll of the dice for a 4th goal of the season. 4th goal of the season. Of the game. 8th one of the episode. Roper with the ball in. I'm still zoomed in too much. I'm sorry. I should have zoomed back out. Mooney. Oh, just over the crossbar. That. We were better again second half. We settled on our second half and we played better. I'm happy with the performance though. Liam Roper gets man of the match, which is great. Their centre half played alright, to be fair. Jim Johnston, who doesn't have any stats apparently, and I can't scout because he's not a real player. Joyous. Team talk. Congratulate the lads. Passionately, well done lads. Happy with the way you played. I want to passionately say well done to... Oh, Liam Roper didn't want to be praised. He likes being shouted at. Okay, we learnt a lesson about Roper. He likes being shouted at. Well, I'm going to end the episode there. Top of the table, goal difference. Look, we've got 15 goals advantage over second in the league, which is flied. And we've got a game in hand, so we can go 3 points clear if we win this, which would be very, very good again. We will see who we will come back for. So, I'm going to come back for... I'm going to give Swindon some time in the light. We'll come back for the Swindon game, I think, and then we'll play the Johnston quarter-final game. Are they in the Premiership? No, they are top of the Championship. They are they're more rated than us. Let's have a look at a couple of their players. Who is your highest value player? Liam Gordon. Let's scout him so we can look at him next episode and see what it's like. He's worth 325k. Okay, we might have a game in our hands next time in the cup. We'll come back for that. Like I said, I've been TD1. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that for Jazzle if you want. I said for Jazzle again for 2 episodes in a row. I do apologise. Don't Google it. And yeah, I'll catch you soon. I've lost words. Speak. Learn how to speak. Just say peace out. Peace out. As always, peace out.